build-up here in the Bay Area. The moment has finally arrived. It is time for football here at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Folks, this is Super Bowl 60, and we've got an outstanding matchup on tap. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champions Cincinnati Bengals taking on the NFC champions, the Los Angeles Rams. Brandon Gaudin along with Charles Davis, and what a season it's been for our AFC champions. And this is a fight just to get to the Super Bowl. You got to figure that they are very battle-tested and ready.
I'd agree with you 100% about that. You don't get there without having those types of attributes, and that's what you look for in a Super Bowl team. Character, confidence. They've got to have either one of those. Now they're here. Now they're ready to win.
Meanwhile, our NFC champions, they have gone through a lot to get where they are. Everybody knows their story this season. What's the key for them as they start this Super Bowl?
Let's go full cliche on this one because it works. Remember what got you here. Been a winning formula all season long. This is a team that when we saw them in the preseason, we said they look like a group that has what it takes to be a Super Bowl winning team. And we've been proven right by what we've seen throughout the season.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we are looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Again, it's Cora. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's Jones on the return. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played, and his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first. You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know, but he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Mike Gesicki with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Bengals put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They trailed early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10.
Loss of the yard. Brings up 2nd down.
Here's Stafford. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Stafford. That is incomplete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Burrow will throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. Out to his left. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the 1st down. They'll drop the throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Here we go. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl.
Bengals 14.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. L.A. readies for its next possession. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Corum to begin the drive. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 14-0 is our score. The NFL on EA Sports continues right after this message. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
In motion right goes Adams. A shotgun snap for Stafford. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Jones. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's going deep for Brown. And that is incomplete. But prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it. And in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Burrow. A quick throw there is incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. We got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Burrow looking to pass. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35. L.A. set to take over again on offense. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Corum. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. To the right side, incomplete to Atwell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The offense on third down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Ethan Evans on that a punt.
A loss of 4 yards.
This is taken around the 12. A punt of 46, a return of 5. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they've got his man complete. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshivas, 83 yards. And the Bengals are starting to open things up here in the Super Bowl. And McPherson on for the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Stafford now to throw. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now Stafford and the Rams after the sack. And they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Here's Ethan Evans now.
A loss of 8 yards. Another 3 and out.
Returnable here from the 38. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Joe Burrow taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Bengals are starting to pour it on the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A little over 20. Seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Well, and one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Burrow. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here. It's complete. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the one of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock in the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the attention turns back to the Rams offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Knifes his way forward here. just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
At the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Adams. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delay of game, offense.
Now it's Stafford. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Stafford. Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. To throw is Stafford. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ballgame.
Formation for the Rams.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to him anymore? Because he was really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go play action with Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. Down the sideline he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. And he whips that one incomplete there. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow steps away to his left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one, and I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deep into the offensive playbook. The bottom line is don't quit competing.
It's a good pickup on the ground of 7 yards, and time has run out on this third quarter. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here's Stanford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's going to have a Rams first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
Stanford. And that's complete to Adams. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, Stafford. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. So now Stafford and the Rams after the sack, and they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Adams the man in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Corum. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Jones on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. And he slings one that's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Rolling to his left. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Start.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and
Here's Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Brings up a 3rd
And
down.
Burrow going to throw again, escaping the pressure right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And they will take a knee here. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow will throw. The quick slant caught. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Chris Paul Jr. drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down. Bengal Nation rejoice. Cincinnati has given you the Super Bowl title.
I can't look. I can't look.
And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
The commissioner of the NFL, Roger Goodell, going to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Cincinnati Bengals. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.